Have you ever paused to think about how something as simple as water, the very essence of life, could be one of the most important factors in how we feel every day? It seems so natural, doesn't it? Yet, many of us, especially as we age, unknowingly, make a subtle mistake when it comes to this essential act in drinking water. It's a mistake so common, you might not even realize it's happening. But here's the thing. The way we hydrate our bodies is crucial to our overall well-being, and without understanding the simple yet profound impact it can have, we may find ourselves struggling with fatigue, discomfort, and a feeling of being disconnected from the vitality we once had. When I think about water, I think about the way it nourishes not just our bodies, but our spirit. It's like the quiet force that keeps everything in balance. Imagine a garden where each plant gets just the right amount of water, where the soil is rich and the air fresh. The plants thrive, don't they? They grow, they blossom, they reach their full potential. In much the same way, when we drink water, the right way, we help our bodies flourish, our muscles feel less stiff, our energy is renewed, and even our minds become clearer. But like that garden, we need to be patient, we need to nurture, and most importantly, we need to give ourselves the space to truly benefit from this natural resource. Now think about how often you find yourself gulping down a glass of water in haste, and maybe after a long day or when you're in a rush. You might even feel a sense of quick relief, like you've done something good for yourself, but have you ever wondered if that relief is just temporary? When we drink too fast, our bodies don't have the chance to fully absorb the water. It rushes through us, leaving behind only a fleeting sense of satisfaction, but without the long-lasting benefits. It's like rushing through a meal without truly tasting the flavors and the experiences there, but the nourishment isn't. This is what happened to Grace. She had been drinking water throughout the day, but it was never in a way that allowed her body to truly process and absorb it. She drank quickly, often between tasks or as a way to quickly combat thirst. But after a while, she started feeling more sluggish, more tired, and even a little out of sorts. What she didn't realize was that her body was telling her something. It was crying out for a change in how she was hydrating. You see, drinking water too fast can lead to an imbalance in our system, affecting everything from digestion to kidney function. At first, Grace didn't notice how much this small habit was affecting her. After all, she was still drinking plenty of water, right? But when she made the simple shift to slowing down, to sipping rather than gulping, the difference was striking. The fatigue she had been battling slowly lifted, and a sense of calm, of balance began to return. It wasn't a quick fix, but over time. Her energy grew steadier, her thoughts clearer, and her body felt more aligned with her true self. Water is more than just something we drink to quench our thirst. It is a healing agent, a silent worker in the background of our lives. But it only works its magic if we give it the time it deserves. We often rush through our days, focused on one task after another, and we carry this habit into the way we hydrate. But by taking the time to sip slowly, to allow each drop to sink into our cells and nourish every part of us, we invite a much deeper sense of well-being. It's not just about drinking water. It's about honoring the process, taking a moment to breathe, and allowing our bodies to find the balance they need. And just like that, in these small, deliberate moments, you'll find that your health, both physical and mental, can transform. Your body will learn to absorb the hydration more effectively, leading to clearer skin, better digestion, and a sense of lightness that comes from within. This shift, though simple, is one of the most powerful gifts you can give yourself, especially as we navigate the golden years of life. So next time you reach for that glass, take a moment. Sip slowly. Feel the water nourish you, not just in your body, but in your spirit. As we step deeper into this idea of hydration, we come to a profound realization. Water is more than just something we consume to satisfy thirst. It's the silent worker in our body, the unsung hero of our health, patiently doing its part in the ideal background while we go about our busy lives. Yet, so many of us remain unaware of how this simple act of drinking water can impact our overall well-being. There's a delicate balance between drinking enough water and drinking it properly, and Most of us get it wrong in ways we don't even notice. When we rush through our days, the last thing we tend to think about is the pace at which we drink water. We grab a glass, tip it back, and continue on with our tasks thinking we've done our job. But when you gulp down that glass too quickly, you're bypassing the body's natural rhythm for absorbing water, and you're missing out on a process that could truly transform how you feel. You might think this doesn't matter, that a glass of water is just a glass of water. But the reality is far different. Our bodies are finely tuned systems, each part relying on the other to function correctly. Just as a garden needs the right balance of water and time for its roots to grow strong, your body needs water to be absorbed slowly, giving your cells the chance to drink in the nourishment they require. So, what's happening when you drink? Too quickly? Well, as you swallow quickly, the water rushes past your digestive system, bypassing your stomach's natural process of absorption. Your kidneys can't keep up with the influx, and your body has to work harder than it needs to process the water. This strain can leave you feeling bloated or sluggish, and over time, it can lead to dehydration, even if you're drinking plenty of water. To understand this better, let's think about absorption. When you sip water slowly, the body has time to absorb it through the intestines, allowing it to be fully processed and distributed to where it's needed most. This slower pace also helps the body regulate fluid balance, ensuring that your kidneys are not overwhelmed and that every part of your body receives the hydration it craves. Here's where it gets truly remarkable. When you sip slowly, you're not just hydrating your body, you're giving it time to nourish itself at a deeper level. Each sip, each moment of patience, invites your body to relax into a state of ease, where hydration flows naturally, without force. Let me share something powerful that many people don't realize. Proper hydration can have an immense impact on your energy levels. When you're dehydrated, your body has to work harder to perform simple tasks, like digesting food, circulating blood, and even regulating body temperature. This extra strain can make you feel fatigued and sluggish, even if you're well rested. But by sipping water at a slower pace, you allow your body to stay more balanced. You will feel lighter, more energized, and more alert. It's like your body can finally take a deep breath, exhale, and just be. Remember, hydration is a process. It's not about just drinking a glass of water and moving on to the next thing. It's about treating your body with the care and respect it deserves, allowing each sip to be a moment of nourishment, each drop a moment of healing. As we age, our bodies change, and our needs shift. But one thing remains constant: the need for water and the need to hydrate properly. So next time you take a drink, let it be an experience. Let it be a reminder to slow down, to take a moment to breathe, to listen to your body. Don't rush through it. Don't gulp it down in haste. Instead, sip slowly, with intention. As you do, you're offering your body a chance to recover, to renew, and to flourish. As we get older, we often start to feel the changes in our bodies more acutely. Things that once came easily, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or even walking around the block, can become more challenging. Many of us begin to accept these changes as just a part of growing older. But what if I told you that one of the most powerful tools in maintaining our vitality is something as simple as hydration? Not just any hydration, the right kind of hydration, where we treat water not just as something we drink, but as a lifeline to better health. Hydration is not just about satisfying thirst. It's about maintaining the delicate balance in our bodies, ensuring that our internal systems continue to work harmoniously. Water is needed to nourish our cells, keep our organs functioning, and even support our immune system. Yet as we age, our bodies become less efficient at retaining and processing water. We don't always feel thirsty when we should, and sometimes by the time we feel that parched sensation, our bodies are already in the early stages of dehydration. But the effects of proper hydration can be profound, especially for our joints. Arthritis is a condition many of us are familiar with as we grow older. But how many of us realize the link between hydration and joint health? Proper hydration helps lubricate the joints, easing stiffness and pain. Water helps the synovial fluid, in our joints stay thick and viscous, which reduces friction and allows for smoother movement. If you've ever woken up with stiff fingers or painful knees, the simple act of drinking water in the right way can help reduce that discomfort and make movement easier. Imagine waking up in the morning, reaching for a glass of water, sipping slowly and feeling a slight loosening in your joints as your body begins to wake up. Over time, those small, consistent sips can add up to less pain, greater flexibility, and more freedom of movement. It's not a quick fix, but with patience and consistency, you'll start to notice changes. Your joints will thank you, and you'll feel the difference when you stand up, walk, or simply move through your day. But there's more. Hydration also plays a key role in managing high blood pressure, one of the most common health concerns for older adults. Dehydration causes the body to hold on to sodium in an effort to retain water, which can lead to an increase in blood pressure. By staying hydrated and drinking water slowly throughout the day, you can help prevent this buildup of sodium, allowing your blood pressure to remain within a healthy range. In turn, you'll feel more at ease, less stressed, and more in tune with your body's needs. Now, let's talk about skin health. As we age, our skin begins to lose some of its youthful glow and elasticity. The collagen that keeps our skin firm and smooth starts to break down. But one of the simplest ways to combat this is by making sure your body is properly hydrated. Water helps flush toxins from the body, and it nourishes your skin from the inside out. When you're hydrated, your skin will appear more plump, vibrant, and youthful. It will feel softer, less dry, and more nourished. It's as if hydration is a secret beauty treatment, not from a bottle, but from the inside. Here's something else worth noting. Hydration improves cognitive function. Have you ever felt mentally foggy or had trouble concentrating? This is often a sign of dehydration. Even mild dehydration can affect your brain, leaving you feeling sluggish, forgetful, and less sharp. Proper hydration supports brain health by ensuring that your brain cells receive the oxygen and nutrients they need to function at their best. It helps you stay focused, clear-headed, and mentally alert. So by drinking water the right way, you're not just nurturing your body, you're keeping your mind sharp too. There's a vital connection between hydration and overall health, especially as we age. It's the quiet force that holds everything together, from the way we move to the way we think to the way we feel. As our bodies change, it becomes even more important to listen to these subtle messages and respond with care. Proper hydration doesn't just prevent discomfort or illness. It becomes a tool for preserving our vitality. It's the gift we can give ourselves every single day as an act of love and respect for the bodies that have carried us through the years. Now that we've explored the essential role water plays in our daily lives, let's take a moment to focus on something simple yet life-changing. The decision to make hydration a priority. It's not about grand gestures or dramatic changes. It's about small mindful adjustments that, over time, will have a tremendous impact on your health and happiness. You see, sometimes we overlook the most powerful things because they seem too simple, too natural to make a difference. But hydration is one of those quiet, steady forces that, when used properly, can help us feel more alive, more connected, and more balanced in our bodies and our minds. Imagine, just for a moment, what could happen if you made hydration your ally. If you took those moments to truly sip slowly and savor the nourishment each drop offers. Over the next 7 days, why not commit to this simple challenge? Drink water with intention. Don't just gulp it down, sip it slowly. Be present with each glass, and allow yourself to feel the water nourishing every part of you. Pay attention to how your body reacts, the way your energy shifts, the way your thoughts become clearer, the way your body feels lighter and more alive. It's easy to forget that small habits shape the way we experience life. Often we look for solutions in complex places when the answer is quietly waiting in the simple things like a glass of water. By choosing to slow down, to drink with care, and to make hydration a daily practice, you're not just giving your body what it needs, you're also honoring it. You're giving yourself the gift of vitality that flows with each sip, a gift that will keep giving back long after you've taken that first glass. When we make hydration a priority, we don't just restore our bodies, we restore our sense of well-being. You might not see instant changes, and that's okay. Health doesn't always show up in grand transformations. Sometimes it's in the subtle shifts, a clearer mind, a bit more energy, or a little less discomfort in our joints. But over time, these small changes add up. The challenge isn't about perfection, it's about consistency. By choosing to hydrate properly, you are choosing to live with more vitality, more energy, and more peace. As you reflect on the days to come, consider this. You are worthy of good health. You are worthy of feeling strong, vibrant, and connected to your body. And the simple act of drinking water the right way is a powerful reminder of just how much you can do for yourself. It's an act of love, a small gesture that says, I care about you, not just today, but every day moving forward. So here's the challenge. For the next 7 days, make hydration a priority. Sip slowly, be present, see how it feels. And remember, it's not about perfection, it's about taking small steps towards something bigger. Let water be your companion on this journey, and allow it to remind you just how powerful the simple things can be. As you sip, think of it as a moment of gratitude for the gift of life, for the opportunity to care for yourself, and for the wisdom that comes with knowing how to nourish your body, no matter what stage of life you're in. And when you reach the end of this challenge, take a moment to reflect on the changes. What feels different? What shifts have you noticed in your energy, your joints, your skin, and your mind? Sometimes, the smallest changes are the ones that create the most profound impact. This is your journey, and every step you take towards better health is a step toward a more vibrant, more connected version of yourself.